Representative, we had a task force a couple of years ago that basically came to the conclusion that and pointed a finger back here as the cause of much of our property tax problems. How is this going to change that?
I can't speak to that prior report, but I know that the organizations that have brought this forward strongly believe that this will be different because of who will be conducting the study and the manner in which they'll be conducting it.
Are there going to be any discussions or examinations of unfunded mandates that are being placed on local government?
I would imagine that may come up.
Will there be an examination of the effect of the failure of the state to properly fund property tax replacement fund and local government distributive funds to local governments, and thereby having a mitigating effect on property taxes?
I can't speak to that specifically, but the bill lays out what we expect, and if those questions do come up, I imagine they would get answered there.
Will the task force examine what will happen to local property taxes if the governor's proposal to do away with the grocery tax succeeds in this year's budget?
I imagine that if it comes up, it will be examined.
To the bill. Obviously, we're looking at the wrong thing here. We're looking at costs being imposed upon local governments, upon municipalities, townships, counties, simply because we failed to do our job by appropriating the kind of money necessary to fund local services and local governments, which are obviously much more efficient at doing so than we are. But I didn't hear any answers in this in the sponsors' answers, nor did I read anything in our analysis that says anything dealing with mandates, with shortages of reimbursements, or replacement of the loss of local government is anything in it. And unless you're going to do that, the issue of looking at property taxes from the standpoint of what's in this bill is really just whistling past the graveyard of what the real problems are with property taxes in this state. So I think I would urge a no vote on this bill.